Hi guys, so today we are going to be talking about, is miles worth your time? And the short answer is yes. So I got a lot of video requests asking me via LinkedIn or commenting on the video that please do a review on the miles education and is it worth taking miles or some other, or we should go for some other review course. And I thought about it and then I thought let's just make a video out of it. So I'm going to be talking about, is miles worth your time and what all benefits and uh, what all services it provides you, you know. So I have written down few notes to just cover it up quickly. I divided into first I'll talk about my experience, second services miles offer, third counselor, and fourth is passing the CPA exam, which I think should cover why you should be taking miles or why you should not be taking miles. But in my opinion, miles covers everything enough to clear your CPA exam. But let's get into it. So I took miles and I studied completely for miles to complete my CPA. And I would say like there are two approaches to study. First approach is where they teach you a lot of concepts and then they teach you a minimum amount of questions and then you have to do those minimum questions and then you clear the exam. Second approach of study is where they teach you via doing a lot of questions, back to back to back to back to back, lot of questions, and then you understand the concept and everything and then you pass the exam. So miles fall under the second category. They give you so many questions which are hard also compared to the CPA level, but after you solve them, when you finally sit for the CPA exam, you feel like, okay, this is easy or this is doable. So that kind of confidence it gives you. So if you really solve those questions what miles is providing you, if you do the videos, if you do the books that they have given, you will really clear the exam, no doubt, because I was able to do it and you can also do it because the material is the same, right? So my experience has been positive. I didn't take any classes from there. I have used some mentors who helped me, like when I was gonna start a subject, I used to reach out to my friend and some mentors as well in miles which are there. So they will tell me, like especially for regulations, that how to go about regulations and then what all is important chapters. So those initial one call I should have for 15 minutes or 30 minutes and then they will guide me through like how to go about it. So those mentors are also really beneficial if you are going through miles. They will help you out understanding, and if you have any doubts they will really help those as well. So in terms of content, is it enough to clear your CPA? Do they provide a lot of support? Yeah, they do. And the content is well defined. It is covering everything that you need to clear your CPA. To be frank, yeah, it does cover. There are other service providers as well, like Becker and then I-75 and all those, which are really good as well. So it's totally up to you, but I have done it for miles, so I can talk about miles, and I would say like, yeah, it covers and it is good enough to clear your CPA. That's it. So services is offered. So it offers classes. There's also something called as study lounge, where in the weekends or weekdays you can just go and sit and you can study peacefully. My friend uses it. Then they have this mentoring services, they have this counselor services. So all these services which will help you, to study well, and if you are getting into any problem, then they will help you with that as well. Then the third is they will specifically give you a student counselor, like which will be your personal connect counselor. So if you're facing any issues regarding anything, like you want to like understand something, or if you need some information regarding something and you don't know who to reach out to, you can reach out to your counselor. It will be assigned to you in the start itself. So you can reach out to them and they will guide you specifically. So there's a guidance. And the fourth thing is like passing the CPA exam. Again, as I told you before as well, the content and the material that miles covers is enough for you to clear your CPA exam. What does that mean is you have to be smart about it. There is a lot of content. Like I used to read the whole book, to be frank, but I didn't used to do the whole MCQ. Like there are like 2,300 plus MCQs. So I used to do around like 1800 MCQs or 1900 MCQs max. So you have to be smart about it. It's not like you're just continuing doing MCQ without seeing any progress. Like your accuracy level is at 60% and you are like, okay, I've done so many MCQs, I should clear the exam. No, you won't clear because you need the accuracy of 85% or 80%. So it's totally depends on you. People who do it for miles, they cleared. A lot of people have cleared. People who do it for miles, they don't clear sometimes as well. So it totally depends on you. But does miles cover and does miles teach you enough to clear CPA exam? They do. If you study from miles, will you clear CPA exam? You will. But it depends on you how you're studying, how smartly are you studying, and like how you're taking the approach. So that's what matters. So in my suggestion, should you take up miles? You should take up miles if you are planning. Again, there are other review courses, you can go for that as well. I have nothing towards miles. I'm not this is not a sponsored video or anything. So I just honest opinion from me that if you do it for miles, you will clear your exam. If you do it from other service provider, it will also help you to clear your exam. All the service providers are good, they're in the market because they're doing good. So it's totally up to you, how do you approach the subject and how do you do it. After this video, I'll be creating 2 more videos. One, I'll be covering ACCA ka basic, and the second one I'll start covering like subject wise how to go about it, like FAR, regulation, BEC, audit and discipline subjects. So I mostly try to take out at least 1 video a week, but I'm giving a commitment of 2 videos per week. So I'll try to be more disciplined in taking out the videos. But yeah, that's the target. So I'll be creating new 2 videos soon, and I'll get back to that I'll provide you in the YouTube. So hopefully that helps you understand and how to go about FAR subjects. The first subject that I'll be covering is FAR. So how to go about it, what should be your approach, what should be the study approach, how you should do, when you should do, how you should set your timeline. I will walk you through how to set up dates, how to so I'll cover it in detail. I'll create an Excel and then I'll cover there how to plan it out day by day or week by week, stuff like that. So I will be creating that soon, and then I'll get back to you regarding FAR. And for ACCA, I'll be covering the basic, what is ACCA and how does it help your career, and then I'll be going into details like subject and everything else, how I'm going about CPA. So hopefully that is helpful for people who are pursuing ACCA. So given that, I think I've covered. And is miles worth your time? Yeah, it is. Just a short answer. And yeah, that was the whole video about. I will get back to you soon. So bye guys.